The new Deputy Prime Minister Oliver Dowden was on Sky News talking about the border crisis, and for the first time, he said the right thing. I love how we get shocked and surprised when a government minister says the right thing every now and then. Or every now and then, quite rarely, also do the right thing. But this one is actually about the new Deputy PM. I'm not really sure why we still have this role, Deputy Prime Minister, but it's absolutely nonsensical. Oliver Dowden is there to represent the Prime Minister's office, and he was asked about a couple of questions. One was about, by Sophie Ridge of Sky News, one was about if you're going to be preventing illegal entry to the country, which is a normal thing to do for any nation, she's asking, like all the other political leftists, are you going to be creating more legal routes? And we've been saying, people like me on this channel saying, we're sick and tired of this question. Legal routes. No more legal routes. We are done. We've done enough. And we've already helped special cases when it came to Hong Kong or Afghanistan and those places. But in reality, you can't really create a legal route for millions, billions of people across the world. So he actually basically refused to commit. He says, Rishi Sunak's office, and we are not committing to any legal routes. That's good. And second point was about the idea of following the European judges, and clearly that's not happening either.
Will there also be a move to open up more safe and legal routes? Because that's something that other people are really concerned about, that it's very difficult for people to actually legally claim asylum.
Yes, well, the first thing to say is that we've allowed over 500,000 people to come into this country. No,
I just want to get the facts.
So it's an important point of context.
I just want to get the facts.
It is an important point of context.
You just asked him a question. Let him answer, for the love of God. We've already done a lot of legal routes
on this, which is that in this country we've been able to allow Ukrainians, Hong Kong nationals, Afghanistan nationals in. Now, of course, I want us to be able to be in a situation where we can create more routes for people to come into this country.
So are we going to be in that situation next week?
What comes first is making sure that we get control of our borders and we...
Yeah, it's the right thing to say. Can you just do it now? Can you actually protect us and our borders? That would be lovely.
Stop this vile trafficking of people across the English Channel, only profiting criminal gangs. Once we get control of that, stop the boats, then we will have more capacity to be able to extend our kindness and generosity as a nation, which I'm very proud of, even further.
That sounds like a no to me then. No move next week to open up more safe and legal routes to the UK.
So yeah, his face didn't move. Like, yeah, I can't really say anything. The Prime Minister told me not to commit to legal routes. I think even the last part of his answer, I don't think Downing Street are going to be too happy about that. Because, yeah, we've already been too generous. Can we stop being generous? I mean, it's about time for other countries to be generous now. But it's not really happening unless we actually do something, unless like this sort of a robust argument actually happens inside the government. No more legal routes. It's done. But that's one thing. But it was also asked about the ECHR and European judges. Let's go to that.
Is the Home Secretary going to be given powers to ignore European courts if they try to stop deportations to Rwanda?
Well, I think you're talking about the so-called Section 39 provisions. The Home Secretary will be given a discretion, an ability to look at the circumstances of that order from the European Court of Human Rights. And
again, I know what he's going to be saying, that she's got the discretion, she could ignore European judges. That's the answer. He could just say it like that. I really, really hate robotic politicians. Just answer the question.
For example, consider factors such as the timeliness of the imposition of the order. So, for example, if it is done at last minute, and also the transparency of it, because underlying all of this, Sophie, is the same point. And by the way, I've been out campaigning a lot. I hear this so much from people.
Answer the question.
People want us to get control of our borders, stop this vile traffic, and stop the boats. And this is an important provision as part of that.
Yeah, we've spoken so much, but he didn't say anything. But basically, the answer was, it took him, 57 seconds to give one sentence. Yes, the Home Secretary is being given discretionary powers to ignore European judges. Done. That's all you have to say. Why are you so incompetent? I tried to praise you at the beginning of the video. I know you're messing it up. Anyway, that's the idea of what happened at the end of the week on TV with government ministers trying to say the right thing, trying their best. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.